Your shoulders. Girls love shoulders. They can tell a woman how broad your frame is, how well you're holding yourself just by looking at your shoulders. If they're too frail and thin, they don't seem strong enough. Physically and mentally, if they're too muscular, we might think you look like a show-off. If they're well-rounded, with just the right amount of edginess, thanks to the way your body is sculpted, girls think it looks like you're masculine enough to not need to overtly show it. 2. Your posture. This literally tells girls a lot about you. For instance, if you're tall and you hunch, which is the case with most tall men, or whether you're average height and you glide through a room like a Greek god, or if you have a slumped shoulder sort of thing going on. Girls notice all of that. And girls will always go for the guy who doesn't hunch or slump. Taking notes, are we? 3. Your response pattern. It's not so much the way you talk, or the conversation that we observe, as much as girls do the way you respond to someone, or something. For instance, how you respond to someone who asks you to introduce yourself to them for the first time, or how you respond to an awkward statement or situation in a room you can't get out of. Whether or not you get flustered, defensive or aloof, girls notice all of it. 4. Your vibe. When someone enters a room, they either carry with them an infectious energy that makes you want to not stop gawking at them, or they carry a negative vibe that makes people want to avoid you like the plague. You might also carry a certain other vibe that doesn't go unnoticed. You can call it a sort of charismatic appeal. It doesn't have to be loud, it can be silent. But, you always have a vibe about you, and women are quick to catch on to that. 5. Your hand movements. The way you hold the door when you're walking, and the way you pull out the chair to take your seat. The way your hands either sway while walking, or don't swing at all. Girls notice all of it. Girls also notice the way your hands, arms, forearms are sculpted, the hair scanty, full or shaved, in the color of your skin. If all girls were artists, they could probably create a sketch just for your hands. 6. Your eyes. While it is proven that men with light-colored eyes do tend to get more of the notice, it's also men with eyes of the darkest brown that get the attention. But there's more to it than just your eye color. Your eyes give out the most information about you, without you even knowing it. Your eyes show if you're intense, jovial, scanning the room for something, or just overconfident about everything. And girls don't need to be body language experts to tell. 7. Your hair. Maybe it has to do with the fact that it's the topmost feature about you, or maybe it's just to do with the way you style it. Your hair is one of the first things a woman notices about you. When a woman notices your hair, it's probably because you either have a great mane or a lack of it. And neither of these could be negative. It could be a simple observation that she has definitely made about you. 8. The fitting of your pants. Sounds ridiculous, I know. But, it isn't. See, the reason why women notice this is more to do with instinct. Noticing the way you wear your pants actually says a lot about the kind of person you are and the attitude you reflect. A pair of skinny, fitted jeans shows that you're actually down to gigolo or something like that. A pair of well-fitted jeans show you to be modest about who you are, while at the same time, knowing that you're worth a lot, a trait that doesn't go unacknowledged. A pair of baggy jeans gives off a laid-back, devil-may-care attitude that could be on the fence. 9. Your lip movement. The way your lips curve and turn upwards whenever you utter a word, or smile, or smirk. The way you pursue them when you're listening intently. The color of the skin on your lips, because that's always such an intriguing shade, and the way they flush from biting. While the main reason for noticing the way your lips move has to do with girls' curiosity, it also gives out a little of what you're thinking just nanoseconds before you're about to speak, smile, or think something we're not supposed to know. 10. The color of your shirt or t-shirt. Whether or not the style of your shirt or t-shirt matters, the color of your clothing definitely does catch a woman's attention. White ends up meaning business more often than not, with a majority of men wearing white shirts. A dark blue comes a close second. Colors that really stand out include black, even though it seems basic. It's a hue that always stands out for good, or bad: light blue, pink, green, and brick red. Try it next time.